Hi, I'm Sade, and in today's video we're going to be charity shopping here in Newcastle. I've given myself a budget of £30 to see what home decor pieces I can find. Fingers crossed we can find some bits to upcycle as well. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button so you never miss a video from me, but if you have, let's go charity shopping. We're currently parked up in a place called Heaton in Newcastle. I know this road because I've been here plenty of times when I've been looking at the second-hand furniture shops. I love this place. It's got so many charity shops and second-hand furniture shops that we can go to. Let's head out to the first shop. This first charity shop that I went to was great. They had some really beautiful pieces. I liked this vase, but I didn't love it. I felt like the asymmetric shape wasn't quite for me and it didn't stand out enough for me to want to take it home. Similarly with this urn, it was a great size and shape, but I've got so many of them at home. Something that did catch my eye was this painting in the background. I thought it was beautiful and I couldn't quite believe that it was only £8. I don't know about you, but if I ever try and find these sorts of paintings, they're usually way more expensive, so I was quite happy with that. And I know that I'm vase crazy, but I really enjoyed the shape of this one and I thought it had some great potential. Right, we've got a couple of bits. First thing is this vase. I thought it had a really unique shape, so I picked it up. There was no sticker on it, so she gave it to me for £2. So had to do it. What a bargain. This gorgeous frame. It's not real wood. I can tell that it's probably just plastic, but it was a really gorgeous design. It was £8. So we've spent 10, so we've got another 20. So let's see what we can stretch that to. I stumbled across this oval shaped mirror which really caught my eye. I loved the woodwork, I thought it was a great shape, it even had this little storage compartment as well. I thought I could take it home, give it a sanding down, possibly stain it or even paint it, and I was this close to picking it up and buying it because it was only £10. However, upon further inspection it was a little bit wobbly and I couldn't really be bothered to fix it myself. This next shop had some really great furniture pieces. As far as charity shops go, it wasn't exactly cheap, but it wasn't expensive either, and they had some really good quality pieces. I loved this section of mirrors. Honestly, I wish I could take all of them home, and they were really well priced, between £5 and £20. I then spotted this dresser and I fell in love. The only problem is my car's not big enough, so I couldn't leave with it, and this one too I thought was a great shape and I loved the crisscross effect on the front. The final charity shop that I went to looked a little bit run down, so I wasn't sure what to expect, but I did find my third and final piece, which you'll have to see what I got a little later in the video. So the first thing I managed to pick up in the charity shops was this painting. I think it's really beautiful and I loved the frame. That's what sold me on it. Now it's not real wood. I can tell it's kind of made of maybe like a plastic or something. Because it's not real, it was only £8, but I do really like the size and the painting itself. Usually I don't like paintings when they come in canvases like this, but this one has got really nice muted neutral colours. It's just a really nice picture, so really happy with that purchase. So the next thing I picked up was this painting. It just caught my attention. I saw it lurking in the back of one of the charity shops and it looked like it had been sold. So I asked the people and they said like it actually hadn't, and you will not believe how much I got this for. It was only £10. The other one was 8 and this one was 10, and it's like nearly twice the size. Comes with this gorgeous, ornate, opulent looking frame as well, and I really liked the colour of this. Again, I don't think it's real wood. Oh, actually, this one is. I can see the back of it. So this one does seem to be made from real wood, but I don't know if it's kind of like an authentic antique. I doubt it. I'm not really bothered. I'm just bothered about how it looks on my walls, and I think this will look gorgeous. I really like the colours and tones of this picture and the painting itself, so win-win. There's no damage to them, apart from the fact that they're maybe a little bit kind of dulled. So what I'm going to do is I've ordered some antique gold rub and buff from Amazon. It gets here in like a week, and I'm just going to go over and give everything a new coating to really bring the frame back to life. For my third and final find, I decided to do a little upcycle with you. So you guys saw me pick up this vase. I thought it was a great shape. All it really needed to fit in with my home was a change in colour, so I decided to get out my paint pots. I gave it a clean down so that it had no grease and grime on it because it was quite grubby from being in the charity shop. And I hope this doesn't offend anyone, but I removed the handle. I made sure to research that it wasn't like an antique beforehand, but the handle just wasn't doing it for me. A little heads up that you can use this Rust-Oleum stone spray to give some texture to your vases. I've done that a lot in the past, and I'll have some videos on my page if you want to see what that finish is like. However, I decided to go with a very popular way of painting vases at the minute, which is using baking powder along with your paint. This technique gives you a lot of texture on your vase depending on how much baking powder you add. I decided to add quite a lot, so you can see here it's quite thick, and then once I start painting it on, I want to keep that thickness, so I'm not going to smooth it out and spread it out really thinly. I'm going to just kind of lap it on. If you wanted a smoother finish, add less baking powder, just refine it to whatever style you want and whatever suits your home. So I was enjoying the colour, but I thought it needed some more depth, so I took some soil and I just rubbed it into the clay pot. I know it sounds crazy, but again, this is a really popular way of adding an aged and distressed look to a piece that you've painted. I blew off any excess soil, and then I used this Rust-Oleum protective coat spray to give it a protective coat, as the name suggests. This is just going to protect the vase, especially if it's being picked up and moved around a lot. It's going to give it some longevity, and hopefully your masterpiece will last for a long time. I absolutely loved my charity shop finds. The vase turned out beautifully. If you want me to do more videos like this, make sure to leave me a comment down below. That way I know to head out to more charity shops here in Newcastle or maybe some other cities. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care guys, bye.